Edmonton fight happens, are you around during that week?
What's the date?
You gotta do a fight companion. This is kind of interesting. This is totally unrelated to this weekend. This is actually, what is it?
September 9th.
September 9th. Yeah.
Is that a Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm there on Friday in Edmonton for
You're on?
doing 2 shows at this auditorium.
Okay.
The Jubilee Auditorium, two shows at this theater.
Okay.
But I'm not doing the pay-per-view the next night.
Okay. You
So
want to do a fight companion?
I go back home. Yeah. It's
Really?
weird because it's a main event. It's Mighty Mouse versus Ray Borg and Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. But I don't think they're anticipating that it's going to be a high pay-per-view sell. You know.
Let's do it. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's on. See, I would like to get Callan and Shaw, but Shaw's become too fucking successful. He's too successful. That fucking baller, he's traveling all over the place, selling out everywhere. He's selling out theaters. He's been doing stand-up for like 6 weeks. He's selling out theaters. Dude, he's selling out everywhere. He's been doing it more than that. He's been doing it like a year. But he's selling out everywhere.
Damn.
Dude, you know what I said? I was telling all these other comedians, I say, you see what you're seeing here? I go, this is what happens when an athlete shows you how lazy you guys are. Like, this guy's like just starting out, but he actually works at it. He does like a ton of sets, he writes a ton, like he actually puts in the time. Like, that's what athletes do. Comics like to pretend they're working, and they fuck off a lot, keep doing the same material for 10 years. But Shaw is like out there swinging.
I'm no expert at comedy, but I think, in my opinion, it's a lot like jiu-jitsu. You gotta practice and refine. It's a lot like writing music, because you can't, if you're gonna rely on just going up there and riffing, fuck, good luck. Good luck. It's like trying to write a song, like, okay, we're gonna record a song, we have no idea what we're gonna do, but we're gonna jam and eat. Alright, and then we go, and that's the hit song. The odds of that happening, super slim. You gotta record a jam, pick out little pieces, polish it, add this. 2 months later, ooh, you got a middle part now. A month later, you got the intro. It's all coming together. Might take 8 months to get that bit together. You know, you're just constantly going back and forth. That's how music is put together, and that's how jiu-jitsu is put together. You gotta constantly refine your game. You're out there getting rep. What are you doing wrong? What's working? Let's stick to what's working. Let's add some new shit. Learning from other people, techniques, and being open-minded, understanding that your body's magical, and it'll do anything you want it to do. You just got to tell it over and over and over again to a point where it does it by itself without you even knowing what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
It's unconscious. You could do anything. You can play piano, you can play guitar. It's like, oh, I tried guitar, but it's too hard. You just didn't practice. That's all. Anybody can play guitar. Anybody can play guitar. Anybody can play piano.
As long as your neurons fire correctly.
It's just
as long
practice.
as your hands move correctly, it just takes time.
Well, yeah, if you got in a motorcycle accident and you smash your hands, you're like this, you can't play piano. But I'm just saying, if you have normal limbs, you could play piano, you could play guitar, you can do anything, you could do anything.
Yeah.
You can learn jiu-jitsu, you can box, you can play basketball. Maybe you never played basketball in your life, and you're 55 years old. If you practice hard for a year, you'd be all right.
I know, people don't want to believe that, though.
It's hard for them to believe it because they're not reminded of it all the time. That's why a lot of people coming from jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general, they become successful because through jiu-jitsu, you're constantly reminded that you can suck at something, and then you get pretty good at it, and then you master it, and then it's unconscious. You're reminded of that every time you go to jiu-jitsu. Every day you're reminded, damn, I can do this with anything. And people do it with their business. They go, all I gotta do is hustle in the jiu-jitsu of business.
Yep.
And make it happen, or whatever you want to do. You're reminded, like, shit, when I say magical, it's not a metaphor. It is magical, because your body will do shit on its own. Like when you're doing jiu-jitsu, sometimes I come up with moves, I don't know what the fuck I did. I did something, I have no idea, and then it comes up again, because I programmed and drilled my body so much and has so many things that I trained it to do on instincts, that it's kind of like a suggestion thing, like when you hit YouTube and they kind of know what you like, and here's the suggestions. Like your body will go, he always does this, and he always does that, and he always does this, unconsciously. Man, he might like this. Right. And then you're like, oh shit, what was that? It's like your body, someone else came up with that.
Yeah.
And then the next time you do, like, there it is again. That's how most of the moves or transitions that I get good at, they come